Morning everyone. Hope you've all had a good week. Some of us have gone back to school and it's been really good to see all our friends and teachers. Bit different, but it's okay. Now last week we heard how Moses had a bit of a fight on his hands with the Pharaoh because Moses and God wanted to get the Israelites out of Egypt and back to the promised land. Well, after some very difficult times, finally the Pharaoh agreed. And today's story picks up the start of their journey. Moses led the Israelites into the desert, and they began their journey to the promised land of Canaan. As Moses did not know which way to travel, God guided the children of Israel with a pillar of cloud during the day and a pillar of fire at night. They came at last to the shores of the Red Sea, and they set up camp as God had commanded them. Meanwhile, yet again, Pharaoh had changed his mind. After the Israelites had gone, the Egyptian king realized just how many slaves he had lost. He was not happy. He gathered his huge, powerful army and set out to capture the Israelites and bring them back to Egypt. The children of Israel saw Pharaoh's army approaching and found themselves trapped between the Egyptian army and the sea. The people were terrified and were shouting at Moses, "Have you brought us out of Egypt to die in the desert? We would have been better off as slaves." But God had spoken to Moses, and he calmed the people. "Do not be afraid," he said to them. "God will keep you safe. He will fight for you. This is the last time we will be troubled by these Egyptians." Moses stretched out his staff over the sea in front of them. As he did so, God sent a great wind which divided the waves, making a pathway through the water. So the Israelites began to cross over to the other side. But the Egyptians chased after them across the seabed. Just as the Israelites reached safe ground, God let the vast walls of seawater come crashing back down again, and the mighty army of Egypt was drowned beneath the rushing waves. The people of Israel thanked God for saving them. Now they were able to begin their long journey through the desert. Now everyone, it's craft time. Now I have decided to use my favourite thing in the world as my craft this week, my paper plate. You're going to need 2 paper plates, and you're going to need a little bit of card as well. Okay, you'll need some scissors. You'll need a little paper fastener. I'm sorry, yes, I need another one of those, or a bit of pipe cleaner will do, and your colouring pens, and some scissors, and perhaps an adult who might need to help you make some holes. Okay, off you go and get your things. Right, let's begin. On the little piece of paper, I want you to draw the back of Moses. So draw a person, and I want you to make him a little staff, like a big wooden stick, which I'd like you attached to his hand, okay? When you've done that, I want you to get the paper plate and I want you to cut it straight in half. And when you've done that, on the 2 halves, can you make some waves? Could you do that for me? That would be great. Then on the other paper plate that's underneath, in the middle, I want you to put "Trust in God, He will guide you." Sorry, I forgot my words. Trust in God and He will guide you. Here is the pathway, ready for the sea. All right, can you see that? Fantastic. Right, now what I'd like you to do is to lay both parts of your waves on top and put a little hole in the bottom of them so that they overlap. You need a hole on your Red Sea base, and you need your Moses. Okay, so then what we do is put your paper clip through here, through your waves to the other side, and then through the seabed. And once you've got to the other side, it should all be ready. So we keep the sea closed. Do as God told Moses. He waved the sea apart for the people to walk safely. There you go. Have a fantastic week and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.